My name is Pharmacist Dr. Leonie Nnadumije-Nwosu. I'm the first child of late Dr. Christian Nnadumije-Igwe and late Eudora Obiageli Foundation, one-time politician in Imo State. She was a local government chairman, the first female local government chairman in my local government, and the first female member representing Idiato North. And then she was supposed to be the first female Senate before death took her. I stand here before you because of the precedents my parents left for me. I would have been an actor like my very good friend here, Uzo. And when I decided to go into that career path, it's because of what I loved. I loved meeting people. I loved to express myself. But then my parents wanted something else for me, and they wanted me to go to pharmacy school because my father was an industrialist. He had a manufacturing firm here in Imo State, and he had issues with the Pharmaceutical Council and just the technicality of the whole thing because he was just a businessman. He didn't understand the dynamics. So he wanted an offspring that could protect his interests and to carry the family legacy. So at some point when I was frustrated with IMSU, because then IMSU didn't have pharmacy school, I was supposed to go in for medicine. I didn't want to go for medicine because I also saw how they suffered and how it affected my family dynamics. So I decided to go to Madonna University, and as of then, Madonna University didn't have accreditation. I went on to travel abroad, and I started afresh because I spent 3 years in Madonna, and I had to start all over again because I had a vision. I wanted to achieve that purpose. After 5 years to 6 years, I came back home, and I joined my family business. I worked from the scratch. I didn't come in as a CEO. I interned with my dad. And I remember one of those cases when I'll ask for salaries, and he would say, but you're eating in the house, you're driving car, what do you need salary for? And I'm like, I have needs. I want to take care of myself. I can't be asking you for money. I'm a pharmacist. I need to get, I can work in a multinational and I'll get paid. And he was like, okay, that's not the essence. I paid for your school fees, this and that. So I digress. So the point is, I had to work with my dad with the whole, working with an evil man, this is my business, you can't change laws and all that. And I remember sometimes when I take some decisions, because I was foreign trained as of then, and I'll come in and say, Dad, this is not how a business is run. You have to have an account. You have to do this. This is my company, So I decided to open my business. So I opened the Eudora Pharmacy. I opened it in 2016. So I went to him. I asked him for help, financial support, and he said, I'm not going to help you. You're going to leave that rubbish business and come and join this family business. So I persevered. I had that hunger spirit. I was like, I'm going to prove to my dad a point. So at that point, it was more of proving to him that I could survive. So I went. In fact, that's what I want to say. When you have limits, it opens a whole room. There's this birth of opportunities. Because you hunger, you want to prove a point. There is no space to back down. There's no space for failure. So I will say thank you to my dad and my mom for that limit that enveloped this whole picture. And then the foundation, when my mom passed on, I was hurt, so I had to immortalize my mother. And we started doing the whole charity work that she was known for, doing those things, visiting the prisons, visiting, motherless homes and all that. It's still an ongoing process. And then coming to the business sector, I had to engage in business organizations for me to understand how this works, because I was just coming fresh out of school. I've never had a business experience and all that, so I had to engage. So I joined the Owerri Chamber of Commerce then under my father, and I started seeing the dynamics about the male and the female, situation here, especially in Imo State. I could remember one of the meetings I attended, and that was after my father passed on, and when I came in, I introduced myself. I'm like, I'm Dr. Leonie, I'm the MD of Reagan Remedies. And the man was looking at me like, are you the MD? I'm like, yes, I'm the MD. And so I thought it was an elderly person, like I'm expecting an old woman or something. I said, it is me. Thank you, sir. And I sat down humbly. And I think when I wanted to make some comments, they didn't give me room. They didn't give me room to speak. And I didn't take it as an offense, because one thing you have to understand is wherever you find yourself, you have to understand the dynamics of the place, learn from them, and leave a mark, leave a precedent. So what I did is, whenever I go for these meetings, I was pushing one or two things. I say, can I say something? And they'll say, okay, just allow her, let her just say something. And then I'll say something, and they'll be like, oh, wow, she knows something, or this lady is intelligent. Okay, manage this, head this committee. And that was how I gained their trust. I can tell you currently, I am the first female Deputy 2 President in the history of Owerri Chamber of Commerce. It has never been done. Our first grand patron was Chief Iwanyewu, and the likes of Frank Neji, and I can go on and on. We have never had a female, president come close. So I want to say this, the responsibilities to have a family, to balance the whole dynamic of being a mother, a wife, running a business, it affects a whole lot. And then you see yourself coming back home, and your partner is like, are you the only woman? Don't you know your responsibilities and all that? But then you have to first of all understand that where you are or where you live matters a lot. Because if you are living abroad, that's not the case. So you kind of understand and have empathy to the people. So sometimes when people, say something derogatory to me because maybe I'm a female in the male-dominated industry, maybe they'll be like, are you not, I'm sorry to use the Igbo, in on a kitchen, those kind of stuff. And then I'll just be like, I don't blame you. Now me come Owerri, do you understand? But then it's important to understand that nobody should limit you. So what I will say here is, what I'm leaving you here with is, please, you have to have passion. Whatever you do, whatever, be it going to school, even being a housewife, you need passion to even be a housewife. It's not easy. I tell people, don't look down on housewives. It's a very difficult task. Taking care of children, the home, is a very difficult task. So you have to have passion. You have to have determination. You have to have intentionality. So what did I tell you? I said I wanted to study pharmacy, right? I had the option of going to study medicine. Maybe by now I'll be carrying stethoscope in one hospital, jumping up and down. But I had a purpose. I wanted to do that course because I wanted to salvage my family name, the business, those people that were laughing. And guess what? When my father died, some people approached us to sell. Luckily for me, I had some whims. Nnadumije, they would just sell their father's wealth now. They would sell. I said, okay, we are never going to sell. So even when it got so tough, get support, financial support and all that, we were tempted at some point. We wanted to sell. But like I said, failure is not the end goal. Like the phoenix, you go in flame, you stand up, and you rise. You have to have passion, you have to have intentionality wherever you find yourself. So, intentionality, passion, determination. It's never easy. I went to a school, a country that is recognized for racism. I was in Ukraine for 5 years. When we were there was no English-speaking tutors. We literally had to translate our work manual, our educational materials in English. We did it ourselves because we just wanted to have that education. These people will see us and they will just be so rude to us. The thing is, empathy. I still love them. Even with the whole Ukraine crisis, I reach out to my lecturers, I reach out to my dean, I still reach out to them till today. They are my friends on Facebook. I tell you this because how you resonate to people's treatment matters. Do not take their hatred. Change it and outpour of love, and it will help to take you to the next level. So, like I said, we need that passion, we need that determination, we need the intentionality, and we can achieve what purpose we want. Even till now, it's still a struggle, because I tell you, I wake up every day, I go to work, and even sometimes faced with my, my staff, or, there is this difference, and I make a comment, is it because I'm a female? I'm sure if I were a male, if I speak, you'll listen. And they'll laugh. But I don't want to take it at them. That's why I said empathy is important. You don't take it at them because that's what they know. They are in Owerri. Owerri is a relaxing place. Some of them want to just enjoy, drink palm wine and eat nkwobi. That's what, Owerri is an hospitality state. I'm sorry, that's the truth. So when you have a manufacturing plant here, they'll be like, why are you wasting your time? Go to maybe Aba or Onitsha or even Enugu. Here is known for hospitality and entertainment. So you don't expect people coming to work every day to, wake up on time. Unlike Lagos, you see people jumping bus by 4 a.m. So when I come and say, you people are lucky you're here. If you're in Lagos, you will not be doing all these things. So they don't understand. They just look at you. So appreciate that purpose and work with it. And then transform it. Like I said, it's still a journey. We are still moving. We are still pushing forth. By the grace of God, I hope that you will hear that, one of the strongest female in the manufacturing industry, will have branches and all that. That's my prayer. So just don't give up. Keep pushing. Wherever you find yourself, you're the student, push harder. Make sure you get the degree. It's important. You're into e-commerce. You're into tech. Wherever you find yourself, persevere and have intentionality and originality, and you will not fail. Thank you so much.